All right, let's talk about the new trade journal here for Micros Trader. So I am improving this throughout the weekend for this version 1.0. So when I'm done tweaking for the weekend, I will let you know and upload into your Airtable account the latest version. So I'm going to show you one of the changes here. So for the journal entry, this is meant to be a working document all day long. Okay. So when you launch your chart, you launch your journal entry. Okay. It'll automatically put the date here for you. And then we are going to fill out this note portion. So before your trading begins, I have this little quote here, and I will show you how to modify this. But this is my template for you. This is to get the ball rolling, to get you thinking about things that you might want to be thinking about. You might add things, delete things, tweak things. It is yours in your account. Remember, I'll never have access to it. I'll never see it. This is for you. So start it out with this quote: to improve my trading, I must improve myself. Probably not a bad thing to read every day. You're reminding yourself, why in the heck am I doing this extra step? Because I want to improve my trading. How do I do that? I improve myself by measuring myself. Pre-flight. So we all know you should not be trading until you have completed your pre-flight inspection, much like a pilot walks around the airplane, checks the engine, goes inside of the airplane, checks all of the instruments. Same thing. So did you do your news drivers today? And all you do is you check mark that box. Check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. And if you wanted to add another one, you just come in here and press enter and it will add another one. Okay. What's my trade plan today? 2 trades max. That's my trade plan today. I just want to make 2 trades. If there was another one here, perfect 3-minute core strategy entry only. Okay, I will stop trading when? Well, are you going to stop trading when you may hit a certain profit today? What about a certain loss? So this would just be you putting it out there like, hey, I've got to make $200 today in my Top Step account for this to be an active trading day. I've got to make $200. That's my minimum profit. I'm going to stop if I hit my daily loss limit today of whatever the number is. Okay. There could be another reason you stop trading today. 11 a.m. doctor's appointment. Cool. Sessions traded today. Well, you may have traded nothing in the extended trading hours, but you did trade the AM. And you know what? You can come in here and you can make notes and more notes. Okay? Just don't hit enter, because if you hit enter, it's going to add another line. That's not what you want. Just add notes there if you wanted. And then, of course, as the day's going on, what'd you do good? What did you do not so good? How were the emotions, your frustration, your vision on the chart? Any adjustments you want to make? So when the trading day is done, really all you'd probably be filling out is a few of these final things here. And then I included some of these little emoji things where if you wanted to use any of those, you come down here and just copy and paste it. And then the quick pithy lesson, all that stuff right there has remained the same. Do I want to add any screenshots? What would be a great screenshot to add right here? Your end of the day chart. Just toss it in there if you want it. And then if it's important, something you want to review later, make sure you check mark that box. So this is the template that I have modified. How do you do this yourself? So when you're in your Airtable, under forms, journal entry, what you do is you come here and you click this box right here. And then you have to come over here to the default value. I'm going to increase the size of it. And this is where I put that stuff. So if there's anything you want to change in here, and of course, with this little box down here, you can change whether you want it bold, italics, what type of heading. So like these are small headings, okay? So when I click this, you'll see small heading. So you can do all of those formatting here. You can set up yourself to give yourself a nice template. I wanted to give you a nice outline of one that I think might work well that includes your pre-flight. What's my plan? When will I stop trading? I want to maybe take some notes during each session. The good, the bad, the ugly, for lack of a better word, and on and on. Okay, so that's one change I've made to this template. Next change I've made to this template is I went ahead and created a calendar. Okay, I like the view by the week, and I only showed what was the win and losses, long or short. You can modify all of that. I also color coded them. You can color code here. What are the conditions I would want to color code? Well, if the profit, where the points with the plus or minus, if it's over 0, green. If it's under 0, red. Sort it by highest to lowest. So 10 points, 2 points, -3, -6. You can see that in order. I can customize these labels. I might want to say, you know what? I don't want to care if it was long or short. Just give me the result. There's the result. Win 10 points. So I added that as well. I also added by date here. So if you wanted to see what were all of my trades on this date, were they green or red, and then all the data as well. So it is an easy way to see it by date if you wanted to do that, which you probably want to do. Let me review yesterday. What did I do yesterday? So it's another way to help you, in all honesty, parse through the data. Also, one thing I didn't show you before, there's something over here called extensions, and you can add extensions over here. So this is just a snapshot visually, number of records, wins versus losses. Where were my longs versus shorts? Because you might be working on, you know what, I really need to be taking more longs than shorts, which is me. So I try to watch that. Of course, this is just dummy data, but there is an extensions tab over here if you want to add some of those quick graphs, which is kind of neat. So there's a few changes I've made, and by Monday morning, if you'll copy this to your Airtable account, you will get version 1.0. And if you're not a member of mine and you want to purchase this separately, you can. Just realize it's tailored for our group, especially when it comes to the entry criteria. You'll want to change that to whatever works for you. And even if you're in my group, you can change any of that. You can tweak any of that. You can delete any of that. But that's the template. All right, I'll see you soon.